Yeah.
I was wondering, I was wondering if you're doing anything on July the 6th. I'm doing anything at Elveston Castle. It's July the 6th, yes, Sunday.
I'm trying to keep my weekends, my Sundays free for a bit of family time, So
Um,
I'm under pressure, really. I'm the different hats I wear. Sometimes I've got to have the dad hat on eventually.
it's in the grounds of Elveston Castle. You could maybe like bring the kids for the day. I'll give you like, obviously I'll pay you. I'll give you.
I mean, we were planning to go to Alton Towers, you see, so it's a bit more. It's not really about the money. You can't get that time back, you see. That's what I'm starting to realise. Look, I'll do it if you get me a hotel. I will do it.
So you want a hotel for you and your family?
Yeah, I mean, when I say family, they're bringing a couple of friends. So like a suite or something would be good. My eldest is a bit older now, so she needs her own space. I think I've got to respect that. So I think 2 suites. I mean, splash landings is what we're thinking.
Right. So what? So you want paying? You want a family suite and
Yeah,
a load of tickets for Alton Towers?
I think that's reasonable. And I would say as well, backstage now, I'd quite like my own space for sort of to centre myself. I don't know if that's possible. So in the past, someone's done me a little yurt, and that tends to work for me now. Really, just to get in the headspace. It's to sort of do a better gig for you, really.
A yurt?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a little. You don't have to bother with the lilies. Some people put the white lilies in there, but I think that makes me sound like a wanker. So I think just if we have some sort of low level mood lighting, maybe a couple of joss sticks, and people who bring me sort of I'd say nibbles, and just make sure they don't look me in the eye, and then I think that we can work with that. I'm not here to make demands. You know me. I'm a working class lad. So I'm not, and just temperature as well. If we can keep it around 18, between 18 and 20, then that makes it work for me.
This what you're asking me to give you is probably
Yeah.
like more than the fee that I've offered.
Well, it's not about money, is it? Paul McCartney or Elton John headline Glastonbury, and that I don't think their motivation is money. I think it's about bringing love and joy to the people of Derbyshire and the surrounding region.
I know that. I get that about Elton John and Paul McCartney, but
Yeah.
you're not Elton John or Paul McCartney.
Yet.
That's like you saying to me, "Can I have 100 grand because one day I might be as successful as Paul McCartney?"
Well, life is about taking chances. You see, you took a chance by putting this event on. You're asking people to come together. It's either look, you're asking me to choose between you and my children. Remember that. That is a.
No. Well, I'm asking you to bring your kids along for a reasonable day out around Elveston Castle. It's a lovely day out for everyone.
Is it National Trust property that?
It's run by Derbyshire Council, and they're really struggling. We're trying to help them out with some money and stuff.
So it's not National Trust.
No.
Oh, I was going to say, took the membership in for that for the year.
Yeah, but it's not National Trust, Scott. So now you're asking me to add on something that's got nothing to do with it. Just
Yeah, because I think you've sold it to me, the historical side, but and I think if you took a National Trust membership in, what I would like though is llamas backstage, because she did that at the other one, the other Shindig. Yeah, I quite enjoyed that.
That was at Melbourne Hall where they had like I didn't put that on for you, Scott.
As they do it at corporate events, the people walk with llamas, and what you're asking me to do is to perform, and it's quite high pressured. So if you can just sort me one llama,
I'll tell you what, Scott. How about I'll give you 500 quid cash. I'll get you a joss stick and I'll dress up as a fucking pantomime horse. Fuck's sake, mate.
Who's at the back of the horse? Are you at the front or the back?
Scott, you do realise I'm taking the piss, mate?
As long as I have at least one pedicure. If you dress up as a llama, that's a happy compromise.
I'll get a little puppet. I'll get a puppet llama. I'll get you a pedicure. I'll get you a joss stick. Some cash. And I'll get you some sort of refreshments backstage.
If that isn't M&S buffet, I'm walking.
Right, okay. Take it as a booking then, Scott. 6th of July, Sunday night, Johnny Vegas comparing. Looks like I've got no money to pay him left.
Well...
And you're on with... I can't remember who you're on with. I've lost my mind at this point.
I can. It's Sally Ann Haywood, myself, and Jack Skipper, and Johnny Vegas is headlining. And this is why you pay your money. One word, professionalism.
You've changed.